Welcome to day 10 of baking school. I don't have the time or money to go to culinary school, so I'm doing it all at home, and you're coming with me. Today we're using everything we've learned from the past 10 days to make a cake, make the icing, ice the cake, and decorate the cake. This all starts with day 6, making a chocolate cake. We whisk our dry ingredients together, and then we add all of our wet ingredients and whip that up, and then add boiling water. Don't forget, the boiling water is to bloom that cocoa powder. Really brings out the chocolate flavor. After the cake is done and cooled, we'll cut off the top so they're nice and flat, and then they go into the freezer so that when we crumb coat, we don't rip up the cake. Next, we go to day 8, where we're making American buttercream. It's a little sweet, but it's the best for practicing my piping skills. After whipping up butter and shortening, and then adding the rest of the ingredients, beat it medium-high for about 10 minutes. Before icing our cake, we need to make sure that the buttercream is not too cold or too hot. It starts to get a little melty if it's too warm and is way too hard to handle if it's too cold. Now we crumb coat. Just a layer of icing all around the cake that's pretty thin that holds together all the crumbs so they don't appear on the surface. Fridge that for 15 minutes and then we decorate. But first we have to add another layer of icing so that the cake is flat and so we don't see all those crumbs. Go to day 9 for the decorating tip numbers, but we'll be using a variety of tips to decorate the cake in the style that I practiced. Even with that little practice that I did do, I got so much more comfortable and this was so much faster. After putting ruffles on the sides and the top, and then a shell on top of that, I did the same star pattern on the side with a pull-up and a rosette on top of that. Overall, I'm actually really proud of how this cake came out. I feel like I'm still just in the beginning phases of this, and it came out pretty good. It's a little inconsistent, but if you're not looking too closely, it looks pretty symmetrical. Thank you so much for everyone following along for these 10 days. The amount of you following along for this series is insane. It blows my mind. Thank you so much. And enjoy the cake if you make it.